Mystic GLoLady here. I'm going to surround us with the divine white light. What comes through me is not of me, and we just have a good time. This meeting, this divinatory reading, it is a meeting with Leo this month of July 2015. And we are going to shuffle a few times. Okay, so let's see, what do we have beneath us? The Lovers. Ooh, Leo. The Lovers. As well as Jupiter in your sign. Woohoo, energy beneath us. What we have to work with. So, let's start it out. On top, we have the Ten of Pentacles in the first house of you. You are looking and feeling good this month, Leo. We's gonna roar like the lion that we are. In the second house, we have the Empress in the house of finances or possessions, new beginnings, new birth, new creations. In the third house of our communications, short distance travel, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Aces, new beginnings, new communications. New communications and short-distance travels. It looks to be very productive for us in July, Leo. In the fourth house of home, you have the Princess of Wands. Working on that home, building that home. What is it, the home that you really want, that you're working towards? In the fifth house, you have the Emperor. The Emperor is a court card. It is a higher purpose. Your friends, your family resources, your fun. You're really getting balanced. Oh, don't you just love those little crazy ants? That's what's running around on my table. They've been seeking higher ground. And that is the Emperor. Seek the higher ground in your family resources. Here you have in the sixth house, the Nine of Wands. The sixth house is your work, your health, and it looks like things are going well in the month of July, Leo, with your health and your work. In the seventh house of partnerships, the universe. What is it in the universe that you are wanting in your partnerships? What kind of partnership do you want, Leo? If you don't know what you want, then how are you going to know when you get it? In the ninth house, we have the Queen of Cups. You're looking pretty good for the month of July, Leo. You are like way happy. The money from other people, the gifts from other people, you are going to be quite happy with the blessings that other people are bringing into your life. This month we have the Justice card in the ninth house position of higher learning and long distance travels. It looks like you're going to be doing some studying. What is it? Some law? Some legal work that you're going to be studying? Oh dear, hang on while the dogs are announcing their presence. And yes, my dog is one of those that are barking. She's over visiting the neighbors so that she didn't interrupt me like she's been for the other readings. And she's letting me know that she's still around. Okay, in the 10th house, you have the Two of Swords, the 10th house in your career. It looks like you are getting things under control in your whole life. Leo, things are coming together. That Jupiter is really blessing you in the month of July, Leo. Then we have the Two of Cups in the 11th house, and that is our friends and associates. And July looks like you are going to be very, very popular. Then in the 12th house position, we have the Princess of Pentacles. The 12th house, that is our hidden enemies, that's jails, institutions, and you have everything going for you in the month of July, Leo. That is like a beautiful spread. Everything is all laid out in order. It's good things coming around, and you deserve good things coming around. Now, when we're starting out in your first house, this is where Mercury is going to end up, because right now Mercury is starting over here in your 11th house of Gemini at 17 degrees. Then it's going to be 0 degrees of Cancer on the 9th, and then it's coming over here to Leo on the 24th, the same time that Mercury comes over to Leo on the 29th. You're also going to have the Sun. The Sun and Mercury are going to be at 0 degrees right here on the 24th. So Mercury and the Sun conjunct Leo on the 24th. Woohoo, are we going to be shining or what? So keep an eye on that, because that looks like a whole bunch of fun in July, Leo. And then in your first house, remember I was talking about the Jupiter? Well, right here, Jupiter is multiplying. Jupiter is multiplying. Pentacles are money. Right here we have a few pentacles that are showing up, and it's like new beginnings with money that's coming up in July. And Jupiter's right there to multiply that. As well as Jupiter, you also have Venus. Venus is also in your first house at 21 degrees of Leo, and it's going to be moving to 0 degrees of Virgo on the 19th. But it's going to be staying right there at that 0 degree. And then it's going to be going reverse back into Leo on the 25th. Okay, so you are really loving you the month of July. And then in your second house, you have Virgo. So Virgo is getting your money organized. There's new beginnings of money in there, so that's organizing it. Where do you want it to go? Where should your money go? Because cash is going to flow for you in the month of July, Leo. Now, we're coming up here into the third house, and this is your Libra in the third house, and it is, the North Node is in there, and the North Node is retrograde. It goes retrograde and direct a couple of times, but your North Node is, where are you headed? Where are you headed? Where are you headed with your money? And it looks like you're organizing it very, very well. Now, in the fourth house, you have Scorpio. And Scorpio, we have Saturn, and Saturn is our teacher, and it is retrograde from 29 to 28 degrees. So Scorpio is hidden. So the lessons in your home, You have learned different lessons in your home. And how are you going to, well, I mean, it looks like you're making your home even bigger and better. Um, it's taken you a while, but it's you have set your eyes on what you want. You've made a goal out of it, and you have achieved it. Now we have Sagittarius in the 5th house with the Emperor. Even though it's like, let's go, let's have fun, you're more or less down to earth and saying, no, I can't just go and have fun. I have responsibilities that I have to take care of. And Sagittarius is fun loving. Go have fun with your friends. Take a break. Go have fun with your friends. You don't always have to hold too strict and to constrict in in dealing with relationships with your friends. Get out and enjoy in the month of July, Leo. Now here in the 6th house we have Capricorn, and as well as Capricorn we have Pluto, and Pluto is retrograde. Yes, look at that little ant run. The little ant can't figure out where the food is. He's knocking on all the doors. Okay, Pluto, right here, retrograde in Capricorn. Capricorn is more of the business, the grounded business. And what can you change? What can you change? Because Pluto is death, transformation, rebirth, beginnings in your work and in your health. What is it that needs to be changed? And what have you just changed? Because that is a big part of your work and your health. In your 7th house, you have Aquarius, and that is the humanitarian, and it's in the partnership house. And you're just in love with everybody in the month of July, Leo, which is way cool. That's what it should be. We should love. We should love more. We have too much hate. In the 8th house, we have Pisces, and we also have Neptune at 9 degrees retrograde, illusions, delusions, dealing with other people's money. Chiron, the wounded healer. Where are you where are you owed money from other people? You're going to start getting your payback coming from other people in the month of July, Leo. And then in the 9th house, we have Uranus in Aries. And Aries is bold, it's beginning, and Uranus is unexpected. Well, right here, we have the higher learning and long-distance travels. So don't be surprised if you don't get an offer to go unexpectedly on a long journey, because Uranus is unexpected, and justice, well, you are deserving. You are deserving, so don't think that you're not. Okay? Study. Go study. You love to study, Leo. You like to be bold. You like to shout out your knowledge of what you know. So keep shouting. Keep shouting it out there. In your 10th house, we have Taurus. And Taurus is grounded. Grounding in your career. You are being known. You are getting the word out there. People are hearing the word about you and your career and how good you are. Then in here we have Gemini, and this is where that Mercury started, the communications, getting out there and talking with other people. You're going to find that you actually are enjoying yourself by going out and having fun and enjoying yourself and other people. Now, here we have Cancer in the 12th house. And with Cancer, we have Mars. Mars in Cancer, 4 degrees to 24 degrees. It's slow moving. It's staying in Cancer the whole month of July. What kind of work do you need to do in behind the scenes? It's not always about the recognition, but what can you do in behind the scenes? Now the sun is also in there from the 1st at 8 degrees until the 24th, when it goes to 0 degrees back into Leo. So we're starting here, and Mercury's working its way around, and you know, communication is very big towards the end of the month. There's a lot of things that are going fantastic for you, Leo, in the month of July. Now the full moon, we have 2 full moons in July. Depending on where you live, on the 1st or the 2nd, there will be a full moon in Capricorn, and that falls into your 6th house. And Pluto is also there. So what kind of transformations are you going to be making in your work or your health sector? What is not working needs to go, and the full moon is a great time to let it. Then we have the new moon on the 15th, and that is in Cancer, right up here in your 12th house. That's where you have your Mercury, you have your Mars, you have your Sun, and it's new beginnings. What kind of new beginnings are you doing? Are you doing service work in those institutions because you see of a way to make them better? Then we have on the 31st, we have a full moon, and that is going to be in Aquarius, 1 degree of Aquarius, and that falls into your 7th house of partnerships. So let's see, I have to listen sometimes, because sometimes when I ask questions, that's when I hear the answer, and sometimes it's like, wait a minute, Lisa, what are you trying to tell me? Okay, I'm listening. So when we have the 7th house of partnerships, and we have a full moon, okay, we are going to be going forward. You know, the full moon is more of a end, but it's a new beginning. A new beginning. What is it in the universe that you want with a partnership? Because you just might get a really pleasant surprise at the end of the month. You just might get a real surprise at the end of the month, Leo, and it's going to be a pleasant one. So it's about time. You're looking forward to good things, well deserved. So that's coming from that good karma that you've been putting out there. So keep putting that good karma out there, and you'll keep getting back that good stuff. Okay, it has been fun, Leo. I thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing my videos, and for hanging in there with me as I develop my my readings, my divinatory readings, and I know that within 6 months they probably won't even look the same. Well, they probably will, but yet they won't. Must be that Pisces in me, that flip-flop. Anyhow, Leo, it has been fun. Thank you. See you, love you, bye.